Welcome back to Reclaiming Your Mind with Catherine Newton and Relational Healing. Today we're going to be installing a calm place. Okay, this is a technique that comes from EMDR, and we always install a calm place with somebody before we start to do EMDR or reprocessing of traumatic memories. So what we're going to do is use the butterfly hug technique together with installing the calm place. So here we go. So what I'm going to ask you to do is close your eyes. And I want you to think of a calm place that is in your everyday life. It can be something from the past as long as it's not associated with anything traumatic. We don't want anything traumatic bleeding into the memory. So think of a calm place, and it could be something as simple as your bedroom, maybe the way your blanket feels. A lot of people tend to choose scenes around the river or the lake where they feel really calm. Just think of a time maybe in your life. It could be grandma's house where she was baking cookies. It could be, just someplace that actually exists. If you can't think of a place that actually exists or a situation that actually exists, then you can just make one up. I really would encourage you to try to find a place that actually exists. So you found that place, and you have your eyes closed, and you found your place, and you're relaxed in your body. And I want you to think of as much detail as possible, almost like you had to describe it to me. So notice what you're hearing in that place. Notice what you're feeling. Notice what you're seeing. And just really, really get into the detail of it. And then I'm going to ask you to get your hands ready to do the butterfly hug technique. And as you're in your place and you're noticing all the wonderful sounds, if you're at the lake, it would be, birds, and notice the temperature of the place, all the colors. Then just start doing the bilateral tapping of the butterfly hug technique. And you're going to do that for about 15 seconds. Okay, and you're going to stop and you're going to open your eyes, and then you're just going to tell yourself what you're noticing. If you were in my office, I would ask you to tell me what you're noticing. And what you typically will notice is that you'll notice that you are much calmer. Then I'm going to ask you to repeat that 15-second bilateral. Okay, and open your eyes. And if you are continuing to feel calmer, go ahead and do another 15 seconds. When you're doing the butterfly hug technique, what you're doing is you're installing that memory. You're installing that scene. It's kind of like anchoring it into your system so that you can use it anytime you need it. Okay, so that's it for calm place exercise. Practice it, practice installing it, and actually what you can do is practice going to it when you feel a little bit distressed. Don't wait until you're severely distressed. Practice these techniques when you are just a little bit distressed about something, and then take yourself to that calm place so that you can kind of reestablish that neuro pathway for when you really need it. That's all for today. We'll see you again soon.